Okay, I'm going to let you in on a little secret, and this will absolutely transform your manifestations. Take 100% responsibility for your emotions. No one is making you feel anything. You feel your emotions and you decide what meaning you attach to things. You have to understand that life happens and you're the one attaching meanings. So, as you practice having control over your emotions and your feelings, you will become more powerful in this manifesting game. So when you're going through something and you feel something, there's 4 ways that people deal with their emotions. They can suppress them, which I don't recommend. Don't suppress your emotions. Don't ignore them. If you feel something, that's because it's attached to a belief that you have. And if it's something painful, there's probably a limiting belief attached to that emotion and that feeling. So don't ignore it. People also express them, venting, which it feels good sometimes just to let it go. The thing is, when we keep venting over and over and over, and you tell this person, 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 you're staying in the energy of that emotion and in that loop and recreating the same thing. So I understand the venting because it's something that I need to do. Just get it out. I can't suppress and I can't hold on to it and I can't ignore it. If you need to vent to someone and you have a trusted advisor, a trusted friend, someone who'll just listen to let you get the emotion out, powerful, and then let it go and move on. But don't keep telling everybody the same story because you're recreating the energy of what happened. And then the escape, which is what many of us do. Binge watching TV, the drinking, the drugs, whatever it is. It's what helps us cope through an uncomfortable emotion because we can't sit with it, because we can't feel it. And so those are the coping skills or the escapes that we use so we don't have to deal with those difficult emotions and those limiting beliefs. Here's the best one. And I learned this online from a program. It's called the release technique. I didn't invent this. I didn't create this. Google it. The release technique. It means you feel the emotion. You sit with it in stillness and in solitude and you explore it. You go within and you find out where it's coming from. What created this feeling? What belief are you attaching to it? And then here's the next step. You see yourself releasing it. You go into a deep breathing and you imagine a tube or a window opening up in your chest and you see that emotion leaving your body, just leaving your body. Remember, everything's energy and your emotions have energy. So if you deep breathe and see yourself with the exhale or the open window in your heart and your chest or a tube connected down to your heart to where you're holding on to that emotion if it's sitting in the pit of your stomach. And every time you exhale, you release and you practice releasing. And you do this for several minutes and releasing that negative feeling and emotion and that tension. And you see yourself relaxing and feeling better. And do it over and over and over until you feel better. The next step is affirm the opposite of that emotion or that belief that you were holding on to. And remember, affirmations work because you're attaching a positive emotion to it, not just the robotic repetition, but you affirm if you're feeling unloved or rejected and it's really not true and you've released that emotion, then you affirm the opposite. I am loved and I am wanted, and you feel it. You want to attach feeling and emotion in a positive way to that affirmation. That's how they work. And you do it over and over. But first and foremost, feel the feelings, the negative ones, and then see yourself releasing them through a deep breathing exercise, through a meditation, cutting cord. There's many techniques. Look up the release technique and just release those emotions where you drop them and you dissolve them and you're no longer carrying them. You no longer identify with them because you get to decide what you feel. And the more you practice control over those emotions and releasing them and letting them go, the more powerful you will become in this manifesting game.